access Classwize on your computer, firstly Google Classwize login. This should come up on your screen, so select Classroom Manager. Once this loads, you should have the option of logging in with one of your accounts, so we're going to select Google. So just follow the prompts, click on your name. This is going to load up first page, which will show us our Google Classrooms that we have already set up. It connects automatically. So on here there's a few things to note. You can select once you've got this coming up, you can see the number of students, and you can just click on it and it will load all your students. What it will tell you here is you haven't started, so the first thing you need to do is go to the left hand here, click on the Start Class button. You need to give the session time, so I'm just going to go for like 2 PM, 2:30 PM start. So that is going to run us through for about an hour, isn't it? So initially, all the students, it'll try and connect to our students here. If there's no students connected or logged in, it will not show up. So it only works if they are live. Now, a few of the tools that you've got here, you have this chat that needs to be activated to work, but you have a announcement here. You can send a student directly a message. You can open a tab for a student, and you can pause the student's internet. In this space here, once the students are joined, you'll see what they are working on live. Over on this side, you can do under class tools, you can do things like open a tab up for all the students, make an announcement to all the students. You can limit the students' tabs, how many tabs they have open. Seems to be a very useful feature. You can also do focus browsing, so you can focus them only on one website. You can also pause everybody's internet, and this says you can add a student, modify a student. Haven't actually used that one. Screen share, you can share your own screen to students to illustrate something, or maybe it's a tutorial you want to show them while they're sitting at their computers. You can bypass unfiltered filtered sites that are filtered by Classwize using this, and this reward is something similar to less restricted internet. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but obviously it must not filter all of the sites possibly. That is really about it. The last thing would be to look at, if you want to do tutorials on this, there are some under Academy. If you click up the top here on the right, there's a whole bunch of tutorials to follow through on developing your skills in Classwize. Yeah, some of them are nice and short, like how to use focus browsing, things like that. But yeah, that would be useful to get started maybe on these first 4 tutorials. If I click back to here, firstly I got to end the session, so no one's connected, so I can try reconnecting if I'm having an issue, but no one's. This is a demo, so I'm going to end the session now, and this will take me back to all my classrooms. If you've got a new classroom, possibly you could use the sync, and it'll update all your students if students have been removed and so forth. If I click on this, I can then sign out from here. It takes me back to this. So you could potentially bookmark this page to take you back there in the future. Put in my bookmark bar and done. And that's it.